YouTube, what is up? Today we are going to be doing a Pickems video, but first let's talk about this patch 10.04 map rotation. So to give you guys a heads up, patch 10.04 roughly, I could be wrong, is around March 4th, which is straight after Masters Bangkok. So it should be live for split 1 for all the regions. Split 1 for all the regions. So that's roughly a month, no, 2 months away, just under 2 months. So it's fast for a map pool. It really is for a change. You just do kickoff, you've done masters, and then you kind of go into masters again, and then you're almost getting punished for going to masters because 2 maps are out that you've been practicing, and now 2 brand new maps are in, and every team that didn't go to the masters is prepping these new maps. Let's talk about the maps that are coming in. Abyss is out, Bind is out, Icebox is in, and Ascent is back. After what? It hasn't even been that long. So yeah, a little bit weird on this. The Ascent meta should be kind of cool because I think like Vice is pretty good, and we got Teo that should be very good on this map, so that's a little bit interesting. I really hope they made some changes to both these maps. I really do. At least fortify some of these walls. I can't see this Odin every round. A fortify over towards B wall would actually make Ascent pretty good, and it would be fun to watch. Abyss, Icebox, I don't really care about this, to be honest. They play very similar. I'm glad they're both not in the map pool at the same time. If we ever got these 2 in the map pool at the same time, it would not be great to watch. It would not be fun. So, Abyss for Icebox, don't mind it too much. Bind, I kind of like Bind at the moment. Bind's been fun. There's been so many teams that are trying stuff. Like, just as we've got rid of the set meta, like people are starting to get rid of Viper, and we're using like Vice Deadlock stuff. As soon as it's starting to get interesting, we take it out and put Ascent back in. That's a little bit gutting. It's still overall not a bad map pool though. I do think losing Abyss is great. We don't see Sunset here, which honestly got a little bit stale to watch. And honestly, Sunset with Teo could be disastrous as well. So I don't think this is that bad. I'm just questioning the timing, really. Like, it's very early to bring back Ascent. And teams, I was saying for when Teo was released, like being a coach in one of these teams that are not expected to win, like one of the lower... just like bottom half teams that would, I don't want to call anyone out, like being a coach on one of those teams, it would be so good when Teo came in. But even this is too much, man. We're changing so much so fast, which means we're probably going to have another change later on in the year as well. I thought when they said map rotations, we were only going to be doing 1. This is 2. This is a lot of work for teams to be doing. And like I said as well, going to Masters now isn't great. Like, you go to the first Masters, and everyone else that isn't at this Masters Bangkok can already start prepping the new maps. And you're at an event, you're going to have a big disadvantage going to here. So I'm at least happy that the championship points there are available in Masters. I think it's like top 4. Maybe it's even top 6. I need to look at that. So at least they get compensated a little bit for being at that event and losing out time on prepping the new maps, because they're going to be in trouble. It's going to be hard. Dude, it's going to be hard to be consistent this year. As it is any year, but this might be the hardest one. We get Teo for kickoff, and now we get this. It's rough at the moment for teams. It really is. It's a lot on the plate for coaches, IGLs, and everything. Okay, let me know your thoughts in the comments for this one, because it's mad. I imagine you're all annoyed that Ascent is back this early on. Are we happy, or are we happy that Bind's gone, or what kind of map would we prefer to go out for Bind? Because I think most people would like Abyss to go in. I still think the map was great, to be honest, though. If we look at this, I think it's good. I would have loved if we got Abyss out and we had Ascent back. That actually would have been the best map pool I think we've ever had in Valorant. But I think they like their weird, wacky, badly designed maps. I'm just going to call it that because that's what they are. Okay, so let's get on with the Pickems. Let me know in the comments about this one. Just propped up, so I thought we had to talk about it. And then we have Pickems. But before we do Pickems, I am just going to have an ad read. I've been doing it on all the Pickems. I appreciate everyone that's been checking out Coach Mateos. It's been getting a lot of love recently. And yeah, I just thank everyone that's checking out, because me and Minnie put in a lot of time to this. So it's nice that it's kind of getting the appreciation. I'm not going to say that it deserves, but kind of feel like I'm proud of the work that we're doing. So kind of. So yeah, here's the ad read, and we'll talk and do Pickems after. Coach Mateos. 2 ex-coaches making playbooks for your team or Premier team. We show you how the best teams approach maps, and even give you POV links to copy the strat yourself. As head coaches, we have attended 11 international events, came top 4 in over 70% of them, including a combined 2 Masters wins. We have old strats, new strats, and some really over-the-top strats that even some Tier 2 teams have decided to try out. Also, unique lineups made by us, the pro teams Heretics and Gen G used in their 2024 run. We have recently added Pearl, showcasing some nice stuff you might see in Tier 1 this year, and we made our Ascent and Sunset playbook for free, so you can go check that out on Patreon now. Also, just released How to EG Play Fracture. Go check it out if you want to for $10 a month at Patreon/CoachPotatoes. So yeah, you can go check that out now. We have done a Teo Deadlock comp as well in terms of a duo comp for ranked. First time we've done that, so that's free. If you want to check that out, give us some feedback. That would be awesome also. But yeah, it's a broken combo that you're honestly going to see some pro teams use as well. And they might use some similar stuff. There's some small tech in there. I should do a video about min-maxing Teo stuff. Maybe that's my next video. Okay, let's get on with this. We've got Boom Esports against T1. I'm going to be fully honest, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. It is T1. If Boom managed to even get a map, I would be mad impressed. They would have cooked up some cool stuff. I hope they've cooked up some cool stuff. That's basically where I'm at with this one. This is the time to do it. This is the time to just go out there, show some mad stuff, and hope that T1 can't adapt to whatever mad stuff you're doing. This might even be like one of the top teams against one of the bottom teams straight on. So rough start for Boom. Then we got Team Secret against Global. I have to try and remember what I picked for Plat Chat, but I think it was Team Secret, and I'm gonna stick with Team Secret on this one. I know they had a really bad offseason, like really bad offseason, and this is kind of a 50-50, but I'm just a believer in, I'm at least a believer in a good amount of their squad, especially Envy. I think Wild Oreo is great as well. And I think the rest of the team do pull their weight, and the IGLing's been really good consistently. So I know a lot of people are down on this team because of the offseason. I'm going to ignore that for a little bit. And I think in terms of Global Esports, I actually really like what they've done with the team. I think it's one of the most excited I've been for Global. I think they can do a lot of upsets. This is one of them. But it's too early is where I'm at for this team. But I could definitely be wrong here. But that's what I'm going with on this one. Then we got RRQ against DFM. I know that everyone's talking about DFM winning this one, and again, I think this is 50-50. I might even say that DFM are favored because of how good they looked in the offseason, and I really am a DFM fan, but I just have to back RRQ. I think the coaching stuff, I've been talking about this a lot on Plat Chat as well. I'm a big fan of the coaching stuff, both of the coaches, and I think the potential of this team, we've never reached it, but I'm hoping that this is the time that we reach it. And Mon Yet, I think these maps are good for him. I think he's a good raise. And his Neon looked okay, so they got a little bit nerfed on that, but I kind of believe in them a little bit. And I said that I would be believing in RRQ for one more year, and I've got to stay true to that. As much as I love DFM and I think they're going to have a good year, I got to probably go with the underdogs here, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know where everyone sits. I think, again, some of these games are so close. Then we got Zeta against Nongshim. Super fine with Nongshim on this one. Not that I'm saying that Zeta are going to be a bad team. I think they're going to look way better than last year. I think the coaching stuff upgrade is huge for them, and I think they actually just got firepower upgrade. I just think that Nongshim are a sick team. Paper Rex against T1. See, this is, I think I would flip-flop this every day. Like one day you would ask me, I'll be Paper Rex, the other day I would be T1. Do you know what? I'm thinking on Plat Chat I went for T1, but I kind of, the more I think about the meta of how it should be, Paper Rex could literally insert Teo. They might not have to play Info Sentinel anymore, and I genuinely think on pretty much all the maps at the moment to an extent, you don't even have to like default a mid-round. I think if your sight hits are strong enough, you can heavily rely on sight hits and you don't need to IGL that much, and it really should suit Paper Rex. But do I think that T1 are going to have these mad comps that are actually going to be able to stop the rushes? I think I do, because I think they've already been doing some Vice stuff. And going fast against a Vice is pretty deadly. And then we have some Deadlock stuff that they might be doing on top of that as well. I'm gonna damn, dude, I don't know. Guys, I'm coming back to this. Talon against Team Secret. I'm on board for Talon on this one. People are very down on Talon. I think they're going to do it right, to be honest with you. I think they're good at making comps. They're good at making comps in a small time. And again, some of the comps have been hit or miss, but I think it's hard to miss with Teo at the moment. And I actually have faith that this might be one of the teams that adapt to using Teo the best. So this is where I'm going to be with Talon on this one. I think Gen G, again, are going to look great on this one. This is hard. DRX Nongshim. Because I really don't know what I'm actually putting. I'm very high up on Nongshim, but at the same time, I know DRX is going to be good. And I should probably be backing the... Who should I be backing? I was going to say should be backing the coaching staff of DRX just because it's proven, but I'm going to go with the new boys on this one. I've been singing their praises, and I think it would be pretty hypocritical of me to go the opposite way. So we're taking a little bit of a gamble on this one. Let's go back to PaperX T1. Who am I feeling today? If PaperX go down to the lower bracket, who do they play? Zeta? Hey, that's not too bad. So I put them down there. I think T1 will be able to stop the fast rush. I think T1 will be able to stop the fast rushes. It's going to be Meteor on Vice on most maps, right? I reckon they're going to lean heavy into Vice. I believe in it. Let's go with that. PaperX fans are going to be happy because the opposite always happens. Speaking of, PaperX is going to have them winning this one. DFM against Secret. Damn, DFM against Secret. Do I back DFM for this one? I think I backed DFM for this one. I can't remember what I said on Plat Chat. I think I might have said Team Secret. Did we even get that? No, because RRQ... Wait. Dude, I would have to watch it back. I think I lost this one and I went for Team Secret, but honestly, I'm pretty sure DFM actually should be looking alright here. Then we got Boom against DRX. Gonna go with DRX. Global against RRQ. And I'm gonna have to have Global going out in 2. But again, I think they're a team that will need a little bit more time. So I'm gonna have them probably next tournament, to be honest. Split 1, that it will be my time for Global. That's where I'm gonna have them actually doing great. DRX against RRQ. Dude, I would be mental to pick RRQ here, right? Yeah, I would. Let's do it. I said I'm going to believe in them this year. Let's proper believe in them. PaperX also. Let's see who's meeting them. T1 should be winning here. Honestly, I would say that Genji should be winning here. So I would say that Genji are here. Then I'm going to say that T1 would win the final, even though I think this will be really, really close. Just off-season wise, it looks like Meteor is just an absolute god, and I think that Meteor is going to be so hyped up for this map. I can definitely see Genji taking this, by the way. I would not feel confident in this. It's just, I think meta-wise should suit T1 better, and Meteor is a beast. So this is where Nongshim would probably fall. This is where RRQ would fall. Yeah. I think that's fine. I gave them an upset. Damn, I got Talon going kind of far. Do Talon have a nice route? No? They play Global or Team Secret, and then they play the winner of this, but that's okay. Then I think this is not too bad for Talon. 4th here. Yeah, I would have them going out in 4th. And then we got PaperX beating Genji in the lower bracket. But then I would have... Honestly, I would flip this either way. I would flip this either way. I'm going to go with T1 just because that's what I said I would do in Plat Chat. PaperX fans rejoice because this shouldn't be a curse. They should win. If there's a rematch here, at least out of 2 times, if this happens, they will win one of these. But I've picked them to lose twice, so they'll probably win somehow. That's me. PaperX fans can't get angry because I'm always wrong, and everyone in chat tells me off. But I mean, maybe you guys see this as a curse because I haven't being Genji here. Who knows? Pacific's pretty hard. Pacific reminds me a little bit of Americas, where it's like we have the top 3 in my mind relatively set, and then it's just like who misses out. That's where I'm at. Okay, long-ish video. I did the Pickems relatively fast just because we had Plat Chat to talk about it the other day. Let's lock this one in. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. In the comments, let me know map pool wise what maps are you. What maps are you happy that the Ascent is back? Probably not. And then who do you have as the 3rd team? Who do you have going through? That's what I want to know. T1, Genji, PaperX. I imagine most of you have 2 out of those 3. Who are the 2 out of the 3 that you have? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thanks for liking, subscribing, etc., etc., for checking out Coach Potatoes. I appreciate you all, and I will see you tomorrow if you're watching this today for EMEA. All right. Thanks so much, everyone. Peace, peace, peace.